So when you're looking for someone to perform an advanced skin treatment, how do you really know you're in good hands? Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the world of plasma skin rejuvenation and find out what it actually takes to become a true certified professional. It's a pretty big question, right? I mean, what's the actual difference between someone who just took a quick course on a new machine and a practitioner who has truly earned their credentials? Well, as you're about to see, the answer is a whole lot. Because getting certified, really certified, isn't about just learning what button to push. It's this whole demanding, multi-part journey that's designed to build a real professional, someone with deep skills that directly impact your safety and your results. To even get close to that certification, every single candidate has to pass what I like to call the three-part gauntlet. It's a series of tough, distinct challenges that test pretty much every aspect of their ability. And look, this isn't just about jumping through some random hoops. This standardized path is there for one really important reason: to make sure that every single person who gets certified meets an incredibly high bar for both their skill and, most importantly, for safety. So what are these three big trials? First up, we have the Master Portfolio, where they prove their real-world results. Second is the Crucial Knowledge Test, which shows they actually understand the science. And finally, there's the Ultimate Practical Exam, where they have to put it all together under pressure. Let's dig into that first one. All right, the Master Portfolio. This is all about proving you can do the work, not just in a nice, neat classroom, but on real people who have real skin issues. You can think of it as the logbook of a professional in the making. And we're not just talking about one or two success stories. Candidates have to document a minimum of 5 really comprehensive case studies. Each one is a super deep dive into a client's entire journey, proving they can handle different situations and get consistent results. But here's what makes it so tough: the sheer range of skills they have to show. They can't just be a one-trick pony. They've got to prove they can handle everything from eyelid lifts to improving stretch marks, and on totally different parts of the body, from the delicate skin on the face to the décolleté. It proves they're a versatile expert. You see, the most important thing here is that this portfolio isn't just a collection of pretty before and after pictures. The practitioner has to show their work to prove they can think like a skin detective, analyzing every single detail before they even turn the machine on. And the depth of that detective work is pretty incredible. They're using professional systems like the Fitzpatrick and Glogau scales, and they're assessing everything from skin hydration all the way to the root cause of the condition. This is real skin science in action, and it's what ensures a treatment is tailored perfectly to you. Every single detail has to be documented. I mean, we're talking about the batch numbers on the equipment, the exact settings they used, a literal map of where every single plasma point was applied, and even their own reflective evaluation of how it all went. For you, the client, that means total accountability. Okay, so they've proven they can do the work. They have the hands-on skill, but can they explain why it works? That brings us to trial number 2, the Crucial Knowledge Test. This is all about mastering the science behind the skill. This is a big, comprehensive theory exam. If the portfolio was all about proving the how, this exam is what tests the why. Why this particular setting? Why that technique? And maybe most importantly, why might this treatment be totally wrong for a specific person? And when you look at the breakdown of what's on the test, their number one priority becomes crystal clear. A massive 40% of the exam, the biggest slice by far, is purely on safety and the treatment environment. That tells you everything you need to know. Your well-being is the top concern. Because, let's be honest, one of the most important skills a real professional has isn't just knowing how to do something. It's having the deep knowledge to know when to stop and say no. And this right here is a perfect example. The exam grills them on their understanding of contraindications, all the reasons a treatment could be harmful. They have to know the critical difference between something that prevents a treatment, meaning it's just plain unsafe, and something that restricts it, which might just require changing the plan. That's the kind of expert judgment that keeps you safe. So they've proven their skills on paper. They've proven their knowledge in theory. Now it's time for the final performance, where everything comes together under intense pressure, the ultimate practical exam. You can think of this as the grand finale. All those detailed case studies, all that science and anatomy they crammed for, it's all been one long dress rehearsal for this single high-stakes moment. And they have to do it live. They perform a complete treatment from consultation to aftercare, not in front of their teacher,
but with an impartial external examiner watching their every single move. There is absolutely nowhere to hide.
And the official standards are super specific about the conditions. This isn't some relaxed, easygoing test. It has to be done, and I'm quoting here, in a realistic working environment, on a real client, and in a commercially acceptable time frame. Yeah, it's as real as it gets.
So, wow, we've just walked through this pretty intense 3-part gauntlet. You've got the detailed portfolio, a tough theory exam, and a high-pressure practical test. But let's connect all this back to what really matters.
Why should you care about all this?
I mean, why does this whole demanding journey matter to you, the person actually considering the treatment?
Well, because at the end of the day, that certificate is your guarantee. It guarantees safety. They've been grilled on how to protect you. It guarantees expertise. Their skills have been proven, not just claimed. It gives you the confidence to just relax, knowing you are in truly professional hands. And all of that, together, gives you a much, much higher chance of getting the results you're looking for. So now you know, certification isn't just some piece of paper. It is proof of an entire vetting process. It's a promise of a high standard of care. The next time you're looking for a practitioner, you're armed with the knowledge of what real mastery looks like. And that leaves us with one final thought. Now that you know what it takes, what does the word expert really mean to you?